Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector, and in this segment of 112 scale military action figures takes, I am showcasing uh, three rifles actually from the arsenal of Pew Pews, starting with the Scar L Loaded version 2.0 and the G36C version 2.0. Well, I believe a grenade launcher and something very special, something that's not officially released on the Arsenal of Pew Pew site yet. It is the G36K. Let's start first with what is not yet in their store, and that is this one. Simply put, the G36K it is not officially in their site. I was like, oh, this is cool, G36. How come I can't find it in the store? They didn't know what to call it, and they said, yeah, it was a G36. They clarified and said it was a G36 K. Now, this is of the regular black type, nothing fancy, but at some point, your boy Coco is going to be asking them to paint them in my favorite metallic color, so that it would match their helmets. You know what I mean? That's just how I roll, right? But yeah, I like this because it's kind of cool to have a handle like that, making them look more unique per se. As far as weapons go, G36 can't go wrong with your standard black. As when you get Garrison Cavalry, he comes standard with a G36, but not quite like this size. It's a little on the smaller side. Um, ever so slightly smaller. Yeah, this I thought it was appropriate to arm them with G36 because that's their standard stock weapon. What they come with. Um, let's see. Yeah, I got it mostly because again, this is what they have, and I don't know if which sexier, helmet on or helmet off, or helmet up, helmet down. Um, my natural tendencies go with helmets down, make them look knightly. It's a clean look. Nothing really super fancy as far as paint apps goes, but again, this is if you're wanting to go with a stock look, and most weapons come stock like this anyway, right? So sharp. Next up, let's go with the G36 version 2.0 with a grenade launcher. These dust, get rid of this dust particle. I don't want the toys to be blamed for the dust. But yeah, here we go. I got this because look how good it looks with the Garrison Cavalry with the gas mask on. Look, it seems like it somehow just kind of makes sense to be armed that way, right? We got the rail system, suppressor, and the grenade launcher. Kind of cool. Mm. Dust dust magnet on black, look sharp, I'd say. Look at that front sight. Just ready to shoot away. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Of course, again, I just wanted more metallic versions. It'll happen at some point. And now we're gonna go with the Scar L, which is kind of like my favorite new thing that they got, because I've got so many different versions of the Scars, right? From them, the Scar L, that this was a welcome change of pace as far as the design goes, right? Uh, of course, I'm going to get them to paint me one with the same favorite metallic black kind of thing they got going on. Yeah, it looks so good. I love that they have this new design for the magazine. Yeah, rail system looking sharp. Got a different, see, there's a whole lot of differences. Sight, scope, that thing in the top right here. Heck, even the looks different. The grenade launcher portion of stuff. No rail system in the side, rail system on the top. It's a good look, clean look. Yeah, just want well, it's metallic version of this at some point. But I couldn't wait to show off this to you guys because this thing looks so doggone good, even as just regular stock black. That is. I don't modify none of these things myself at all. So yeah, a clean and sharp look, right? Um, I can't wait to get more of the Garrison Cavalry when they re-release it, except it'll be the white versions. So all of them will be rocking some version of this color, uh, or just standard black versions of some of these rifles because it looks good too. But at some point, can't help myself, gonna get that in that special metallic that I like, just because you want to make sure that it matches the gear. At least that's how I see things. For most people, they don't care about that. They just want cool accessories, right? But I'm a guy with particular sense of taste on these things. Just want that clean metallic look to go with this too. Once you see it, it's just hard to unsee it. Even though black's alright, because the rest it's very black dominant across the board too. So you can't really go wrong either. But man, when you see the paint job done on something like this, you're just kind of like, yep, I want it on everything that I got. And well, at least a version of that, of all the ones black. I'll even have black ones for just because, but I also gotta have desert and special metallic black. It's just my thing. It looks pretty bad buns when it does that. So yeah. All right. I don't know, folks. What do y'all think? Do you guys prefer the black or do you guys prefer the metallic? I'm more of the metallic guy, but the more I look at this, the more at least stock that it looks, and stock isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? Stock can look good, doesn't detract from uh, the figure, because the accessory, you know, shouldn't be the whole show. It should just complement it, but not be the focal point. But sometimes when art is just so good, you can't help but notice how good a weapon be painted and well put together, right? But yeah, all right, folks. Well, that's all I got for this segment of 1/12 scale military action figure takes, the Scar L version 2.0, the G36C version 2, and not in store yet, the G36K. I am your host, by Arsenal of Pew Pews. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.